Hey guys, Jody here. I was working in the garage and all the power went out, so I thought I'd come out and give you a little tour of the garden, show you what's going on. So come take a look. While we were gone, it rained quite a lot, and but it's been such a hot summer as well. Our garden's just crazy. Some things are growing. We have a lot of green. Everything is green, but you're not getting a huge harvest that we thought we would. So we're going to take a look. I'm trying to gear up for our fall harvest, get ready to switch things out. Besides the rain, when we came back from our trip, we had so many squash bugs, and not just squash bugs, but grasshoppers. The grasshoppers were totally eating all of the leaves. The squash bugs are all over the squash. They are just migrating, and so this morning I was out and about cleaning up all the squash little eggs. I haven't seen any actual squash beetles right now because we did do a spray and it got rid of quite a bit of them. But I do see a lot of eggs. I've been going around and trying to clean those up. If I see some more, I will definitely show you what they look like. So today, like I say, I'm just gonna go around and I'll show you things that we're doing, what we're cleaning up, and what we've got going on. So here we go. I don't know if you remember, I was doing vertical. And so this is where we started. I had so many zucchini growing in there that I believe that was probably the biggest cause of so many squash bugs, because I just couldn't get through and weed through all of them and everything. So we did take out quite a bit of the zucchini. I had a summer spaghetti squash growing right here. It was quite large. We pulled that off. The night we got back, I think it was the very next night, we had a huge hailstorm, and the hailstorm just wiped out whatever the bugs and everything else didn't wipe out. So we were dealing with heat, with bugs, and with hail. So yeah, that's life goes on, right? You know, we're gonna keep trying at this. Anyways, you'll see right here, this is where the hail got some of the plant. I thought we were just gonna chop it all the way down, but if you see, we've got some nice green leaves coming as well. So it looks like it's trying to come back. I might just wrap this with maybe some Coban or something like that. The other thing we are fighting with is this powdery mildew, because too much water. So I'll make up my solution and try and tackle that. But if you look over here, let's look around and see. Like I say, I got most of them. I might find some. That leaf could probably get chopped off. Oh, here they are. I don't know if you can see that. Let me turn it this way. Okay. See, that's what they look like. Just these small little bugs, and basically you just have to wipe them off. Once they are off the leaf, they can't really hatch. So, but the other thing that's hard is I don't know if it's the leaves that are sticky or if it's the eggs that are sticky, but they are kind of hard. I usually end up ripping the leaves, which I hate. So we're going to try and not rip as many. Another thing that I don't like is these are prickly. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't like being pricked, and so I got these sleeves. I do enjoy them. I just bought them on Amazon. They were like $8. So that kind of helps me so I don't get all the itches. But let's take a look. We do have some more zucchini growing, and the temperature's starting to get cooler. I believe we are in the 80s today, maybe 90s this weekend, but we're gonna keep trying. This one I cut most of it off, but look, we got some new growth, so let's see what happens. I had sunflowers. So I had a bunch of sunflowers growing in the front yard, and when the hail came, they just pushed straight down. They have very small roots. So what I did is I tried to put one of them back here, and we'll see. Hopefully that'll attract some more of the bees. I am seeing a lot of bees over here. Bees, bumblebees, and wasps. I don't know if the wasps are good or not, but I am finding them, so I'm letting them do their job. There might be one little guy right inside there too. But I figure as long as they come, and I'm not going to bug them. But it's nice to see that we are getting the bees now, and we are getting some fruit produced. You'll see, ooh, you'll see it right there, some more fruit going on that one. This right here, we have some, I don't know, I believe it's acorn squash, maybe it's spaghetti squash. I should really label them much more since I'm such a novice. So here we go. Butternut squash, that's the one I think it is. So I think that's gonna be our butternut squash. This is our just yellow squash that we've had from day one. Oh, here. I'm just gonna pull this leaf because I can't get them off always. So if you see that, that's what they look like. They're just these little bugs. And now that I pulled the leaf off, it's easy to pull them off. But when the leaf is on there, I keep getting it in the vein of the leaf and everything else. So, but anyways, that shows you what they look like. And this plant over here is just engulfed with them. So every day what I'm gonna do is come out every morning. School's back in now, so I could come out when I drop off the kids, take a look. If I see any beetles, any little bugs, they're very easy to smash. You just grab them and smash them, and they're pretty good. And this, you'll see, is the powdery mildew. Pretty bad, taking up over here, but we'll combat it. I have some kale back here, another type of kale. Here is our little pepper plants. More kale. Our potatoes, we haven't done potatoes yet, so we'll see how they go. Hopefully we'll get, you know, a decent amount. Now this is sweet potatoes. I had some slips growing and it was very late in the season. I just planted them. We'll see what happens. Brussels sprouts right here. I went ahead and topped a couple of them to get them to stop growing. And what that'll do is shoot more of the growth to their actual sprouts. You see down here, we've got some going. My just pretty flower. I really like that one. And I love the creeping Jenny that we have down here. So we have this, and it's just some pretty foliage that we got right there, and it makes a very nice flower. So this is my happy plant. I don't know. Do I want to go ahead and pull this? It hasn't really grown much, but again, we're going into fall, so maybe it'll start. Who knows? Some gray squash we got going right here. Oh yeah, we planted some other squash over there. I'll show you. You guys might be tired of my squash, but maybe not. We'll see. So here we have the white bush squash. These are going to bush out, so what I'll do is, again, they are pretty close together. When they get bigger, I'm going to go ahead and separate them. All right. Here's our pole beans. I haven't got a single bean yet. Great leaves. And they do say, or I've read that you can use the leaves here to make super greens. I've been making some super greens now, so I'm gonna look into that some more, see if we could do that. We've got a cucumber down there, more cucumber down there, more pole beans, and I mean, look, the leaves are beautiful. I'm just not getting any harvest off that. Here's our tomatoes. I have gotten some different tomatoes. That's our lemon boy back there. I don't know, can you see it? So I'll go ahead and get that out later on. Maybe give it one more day. Down here I had a bunch of onions. I'm going to let these two go. I had this whole 3 rows full of onions all right here. So I'm going to, what I did last night is I pulled them all out. I have them drying on a rack right now to just dry out and be ready to store for winter. But like I said, these two right here, their stems are still growing. They're not all broken over. I'm going to let them grow longer and see if they become bigger, because they were all about that big, not big at all. Maybe great for canning if I start doing that. Our carrots right here, have some carrots going, some radishes right back there. Here is our first green stalk that we started. It definitely has a lot of greens in here. This is our pepper one, so we have quite a bit of our peppers growing in here. I have gotten a good decent amount of, for us, a good little amount of peppers, and they're continuing to grow right now. So we'll keep watching that, and you'll see over here we have just our little sweet bell peppers, or bulb peppers. I don't know, just sweet peppers. This one's getting long. I'll have to come give it some more brace. But yeah, those are looking nice. This is the new rave right now, the shishito pepper. Mine aren't growing that big, but it's my first year. I'm not mad. They were good, so I'm gonna pull these. I'm gonna save some of the seeds for next year. I've already bought more seeds for next time, but yeah, I don't know if it's a water issue or what. But you can see here we have some little peppers, some more peppers here. I had some strawberries. Caden loves strawberries. I wish we had more. Oh, look at this pepper. Got one hiding in there. Caden loves them. I wish we had more. We didn't get that many strawberries as we'd like. I have some bell peppers growing back here. You can see that one. It got hit with the hail. You can see that the hail just killed a lot of these leaves and stuff. So fingers crossed, we'll see how they go. Maybe I'll get more, maybe not. Our bush beans, a great amount of bush beans right here. I harvested some last night. It was enough for just one little side of of beans, but I did do succession planting, so I'll have some more that are going to be ready to go here later on and stuff. So I'll get those out when they're ready. Cucumbers, we got one right here. This is the one that I accidentally chopped when it was so small. I went to cut something else and I actually cut the whole vine. So we started from scratch, and here's another little guy right there. Mint. So I have two different kinds of mint. I have spearmint and mint growing. I don't know what you call it, just regular mint. The spearmint is really taking over. So if you like spearmint, great. If you're not that fond, I'd watch where you plant it. Our tomatoes, again, we have our lemon boys back there, our beefs right there, and then just some little cherry peppers right back here. Looks like a couple are ready. See if I can even reach in there, grab them. I have these pear ones. These are my favorite, and they're not really producing yet, so fingers crossed that they will. But those are my yellow ones, and I'm excited if they'll actually start producing. All right, this is the second green stalk that we got. We did not put a base on it because it rotates. So we thought, oh, why do we need a base? It's going to rotate. Well, the ground kind of settled some with the rains and with the way some of the plants are growing. It's just kind of leaning. So every day I do come out and I rotate it some. I have some beets growing inside there. My lettuces, some more peppers. So this is basically going to be just my greens. I did put some flowers out here, so then that way I can get some pollinators to come over as well and help us out. This is our last squash we've got over here. It's doing good. We've got this one, and it's a spaghetti squash, so this one is not ready yet, but I'm hoping it's gonna do something. I'll give it some added support on there and stuff, but we've got some more leaves, so I'm just waiting of some more flowers right here. I'm just waiting to see something else that's gonna need to get pollinated. So these are the onions I pulled, and like I say, I'm just letting them sit here. They'll sit here for a couple weeks and just dry and cool and get airflow. This was a rack that we had, so I put that on there. The other thing I have going in here are some zinnias. I'm letting them dry out, and I'm going to save the little leaves, not leaves, the seeds from these, and replant next year. So we have a little visitor. I heard her. I don't know where she went, but we have this cute little hummingbird. It's about that big. And she just came over and buzzed right in my head. So I don't know if she's here. Maybe she flew away. Hopefully she likes my flowers as well. Well, that's our garden for right now. Like I say, when I get the rest of the fall harvest in here, I'll bring you out for another tour. Right now it's mid-August, about August 18th or so. So when I get some more fall harvest, I'll bring you along, show you what we have. I did get some more carrots, and I got some kohlrabi. I just tried that this summer. I really enjoy it. I just like fry it up like little potatoes, and they're great. So I will bring you along for that. All right, take care.
Do I talk?
Yeah.
So we're getting out the fall crops.
We're getting ready for the fall crops?
We're getting ready for the fall crops.
So
we're going to pull them out of this bed.
Everything else out?